So Herman, you're from Long Beach.
No.
Okay, good start.
No.
Let's start again.
No.
So Herman, where are you from?
Originally, Chicago, Illinois.
Okay, but why your mom is living here in Long Beach?
Well, in 1969, we had a blizzard in Chicago, and my mom decided we're not going to do that no more. So we came to California, and we went to Disneyland, and she's like, you know what? We're not going back. So that's kind of how that happened. That's exactly how that happened.
How did you guys travel that time?
Oh, we flew.
Flew? How many people in the family?
Well, I've got split family. I've got 3 sisters on one side, and then I have 1 sister and a brother on the other side.
And how many of those people moved here? Everybody?
No, just the girls.
Okay, you and the girls.
Yep, me and the girls. Yeah, well, there was 1 girl at the time, and then 2 more showed up some years later.
Oh, good. So it was a wise choice to come here, huh?
Absolutely.
69 California should be very nice.
69, yes.
Yeah. I don't want to guess your age, but you were what, 13, 12?
I was 8.
Okay, good. 22, Jesus.
Yeah, no, I was 8 years old when I came out here.
That's pretty cool. So you were raised in Long Beach?
Compton, California.
Compton, California.
Yes.
So that age, 69, 70, a lot of post-war going on still.
Yeah, a little bit.
People building houses
building slot car tracks.
Oh yes, if you started in the early 70s on slot cars, you could see slot car tracks all around California.
Yes. I think I actually started slot racing in 65. I was 4.
Back in Chicago.
There was a big, well, to me it was big at the time because I was very little, but it was a humongous, I think it was a king track of some sort with a bump in the straightaway. And my dad took us there and fell in love since then.
Even with the bump?
Even with the bump.
Yeah. Howie was here yesterday talking about a track with a bump. Mm-hmm. I was a little traumatized by that still.
You know, if you didn't go right, the car would hit the bump and fly off the...
And what kind of cars you guys were racing at the time?
There were...
like kits that you put together?
The Cucaracha.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad still has them, by the way. The Cucaracha and a Chaparral.
So your father still has the Cucaracha from 1960
My dad has
something.
All my toys before I left.
Really?
He has everything.
And he's still in Chicago?
Yeah. He says I'm not ready to have them yet.
You're gonna break it.
No, I don't think you're old enough to have those yet. I'm like, okay.
Keep your eye on it.
Oh, every time I go back home, I take a look at it. Yeah. Where are my cars?
So your mom split with her father when she decided to come here, or they're split before that?
I think there might have been something before that,
but they're living together.
Was just a cause. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Dad's still in Chicago. Mom is in here. He's in Long Beach.
Yeah. But my question is, before she decided to come here, were they living together back in Chicago?
Yes.
Same house?
Yes.
And then one day she just,
Yeah, I think so. I think it was job oriented. She worked for a big company.
Okay.
She was a big wig at this big company, and she decided she wanted to go, and her company let her. So.
Do they get along?
Yeah.
Was it friends?
Friends.
Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. Good to see. Like old guys with a whole lot of history and kids together.
I mean, there's kids. I mean, so there's always going to be some kind of conversation.
Yeah, that's very nice. So 64, 65, you got the Cucaracha that your father still has.
Yes.
And then when you moved to California, I said, look, I need to find my hobby.
I had to find my own cars.
And where was the first track that you figured out?
I was selling newspapers in downtown Compton, and I happened to walk past this place. It was called Rosecrans Raceway. At the time, there was a barbershop next to it, and I was going to get my haircut there, and I walked past slot car track. I kind of, from then, I think that was 71.
Like storefront with windows and everything. You can see the track from the outside, bicycles in front, the whole...
Bicycles in front, yeah.
Cigarettes all around.
Probably. Yeah.
And then you just... Well, was that something affordable that you can buy with your money from your newspapers?
From my newspapers, yes. I bought everything with my newspapers. The owner, Pop Pearson, he was very instrumental in my development in racing.
Okay.
He introduced me to a lot of good people who would show me how to build, show me how to drive or drive better. And it was like a second home.
That's pretty nice. How close from your house it was?
That was downtown Compton. It was maybe about 2 miles.
Okay.
And I would either ride my bicycle or walk.
That's it. And then you didn't have little cars. And then you started right away to race, or it was just they didn't have competition? Or how
They
was it?
did. They were mostly wing cars.
Okay.
Wing cars and Walms.
70s.
70s.
70s wing cars. That must be funny.
That's how I started.
Okay.
In wing cars. And it was a very technical track for a wing car. There might be some pictures of it around somewhere, but it was what they call a modified C.
Okay.
It was a sort of a hill climb. The first bank, or the first turn was banked, but not punch. The big bank was you had to blip before you hit the bank, or you'd fly off. Yeah, off-camber turns, S's, the whole thing for wing cars.
Did they do those promotion stunts with the drivers from the Rusket team, this kind of shit, or no?
No, I think that part had maybe died off a bit
Okay, by the
mid 70s.
Okay.
And there was I guess a new batch of drivers that came around. And those guys they're like my big brothers. I mean, I was a little kid and all these guys there were I call them the Rosecrans kids. 4 of us that they just kind of picked up and showed us what to do and took us all over the place racing.
Was Compton a bad neighborhood at the time? When it became bad?
If people were not from there, it could be, because it was a very close-knit neighborhoods, and anyone who wasn't from there may have been suspect and maybe afraid to go. But there were some shenanigans at some of the slot races.
What? The Slotcars got killed?
No.
Okay.
There was a race. It was a USRA race, and someone brought a car of questionable lineage to a track in Compton. So, because we were all slot racers, it was okay to us, but any outsiders may have found that extremely offensive, but it was really cool.
Okay. So what happened?
The car is in a magazine that it was on the front page of a magazine. I think it was
Model car racing?
I think it was Model Car Racing, where it was, how can I say this on camera? It was a car that had...
Forget about the camera. That's fine. Which camera?
Yeah. The car was all white.
Okay. Oh, God, really?
And the drivers had pointed hats.
Oh, come on.
That's, yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, in Compton, of all places.
Oh, wow. Seems insane.
Because we knew who it came from, it wasn't, well, it was hilarious. Nothing happened, but people on the outside, it was very, very...
Why were they doing that? Just to provoke, or just...
No, just something somebody decided to do that was funny, or they thought was funny. It's in a magazine. You can probably find it.
Oh, we'll find it. We'll probably have here. I never noticed.
It might be.
They put it on the cover of the magazine?
Yeah.
So they kept continuing doing the little joke of
I
them?
think it was a black and white picture, but it was, they put the 2 little drivers and they had 2 little pointy hats.
On the car?
On the car.
Shit. So they changed the 3 numbers for 3K letters?
Well, you know what? I don't remember the numbers on the car, but everybody remembered the car and
Number
the
3,
drivers.
reverse it.
Yeah, and the drivers. So.
Fucking hell. Were those guys still around? They raced it after that? Did you ever met them before?
Oh yeah, I knew them. We all knew them.
Were they locals for the club? For the local? No.
I'm trying to remember. There were a lot of tracks back then. I couldn't.
That's something new.
You never heard that story before?
So, 70s in Compton, I'm thinking that this raceway is mostly black guys, right?
Yes. I'd say it was 60-40.
Okay.
You know, some of us, I call the kids, they're still here. And we all still hang out every once in a while.
Is there someone from that era that is still racing with us that I might know?
Yes.
Okay.
JB.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
He used to take us, he was the one who had the car.
You remember?
And not that JB. No.
Which GB? Jimmy who? Oh, I don't know.
Burnett. Yes, you do.
Oh,
James Burnett. Jimmy Burnett.
I don't know him.
You
I don't know.
you don't know him?
No.
No, he goes to the other track all the time.
Oh, okay.
All the time. Still racing wing cars. Still racing wing cars.
Yeah, that's might be the reason. I don't know many people from the wing cars.
But yeah, I've tried to get him to come down here and some of the other kids.
Okay.
Or I won't say kids because we're all
Are the guys from the white cars still around?
yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Turn off the camera. I need to know names.
We can say the names. I can cut it off.
Did they come here?
No.
Okay, thank God.
No, they don't come here. No.
Do you think they still have the same?
No. One's I think he's a teacher in New York.
Okay.
And the other is maybe close by.
Shit. Jesus Christ. How can I finish this interview without knowing who it is?
I can cut it out.
You can cut it out, so Carl's gonna cut it out.
Carl's gonna cut it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're back.
Okay, right. Holy fuck! Well, I hope they change their minds.
We all still talk. But I think that was just something that was
They tried
funny
to
in
be
the 70s and it was a joke. Some thought it funny, some not so much.
Jesus Christ. Anyway. Fucking hell. So after 70s and the Compton Raceway, Rosecrans Raceway, right?
Yes.
Did you stop at some point in your life when kids and family came along, or you continue doing it?
I stopped in Southern California. I think it was the Worlds in 81 in Silmar. I think that was, it was 81 Silmar. And then,
Samar is far away, so just
Yeah.
went there and way back up. That's it.
yeah. And then there was the ISRA Nationals. And I actually did pretty good in both of those races.
And then you decided to give it a
Well,
break.
I moved to Northern California. I think it was 82. My stepfather, we basically bought a business in Northern California. He's a shipyard. So yeah, he brought the whole family up to Northern California. Then it was RC racing, and then I found slots again. I think it was in the 90s.
Okay, but maybe by this track with top slots and stuff like that. All right. Yeah. So I imagine that you met Ian at top slots.
I've known Ian ever since he was maybe 13.
Okay. So yeah,
And it was at, it was at the Pleasant
that's
Hill
put
Raceway.
as like 93, 94, yeah. Which that track originally.
That track
from, yeah.
originally.
Yeah. And Ian, okay. Yeah, that's a good team right there you guys have.
Well, he was our kid. I mean, we did the same thing with him as the other racers did with me.
With you.
You know, like the older guys, they kind of adopted me, showed me how to do things, gave me cars, helped me build cars, and we did the same thing with Ian. He was like one of 3 at the time that we did.
Is this year your year, Herman? You be getting some podiums here and there, some second places.
Could be. I mean, I never count myself out.
Yeah, no, you're on the top. You must be on the top 10. And must be on the final.
You know, we'll see.
If I have the list of the 75 guys, 78 now, I will put you on top 6.
I appreciate
For sure.
that. I appreciate that.
Let me see. Who can I put on top 6? I put, of course, Todd and Ian. You, Braden's coming very fast.
Braden's fast. Braden's fast.
Dan is a danger. Dan is a red flag for both of you.
Yeah.
Like if you watch his races, the guy's intense and he doesn't crash. Just
I watch
goes
every
for it.
race. I watch every race.
Just go for it.
And he's thirsty.
Who will be the 6th? Well, the 6th will be a big question for me because we have very good guys, and if they figure out the car, like Michael from Modesto, Michael Stahl.
Yeah.
He's fast. We have Justin Colvin here,
Justin's going to be, watch him this weekend.
and you have 2 special guys.
Yeah.
How are your seniors here?
Yes.
You cannot take Howie out of the equation, even if everything is new for him.
It depends on the car for Howie.
Yeah. But Howie's here.
Who he gets a car from.
Yes. But it's like we're picking up. But Scottie Pippen's here.
Yeah. No,
He knows what to do.
We've raced together many years.
And you have another guy here named Paul Garowski.
Paul Garonsky, someone else that I know him a little bit. Yeah,
I know him a little bit.
We've hung around a bit.
So for 2 places in the finals, we have like 10 really, really fast guys, and I can keep naming. Like we probably have more. Like Al Castillon races a full race without crashing.
Yes.
He's a local guy, and he has been here figuring out his car. He's very comfortable with it.
Yes.
Eddie.
Eddie's always fast.
Always fast, and if he figures out,
we can get Cedric dialed in with the car. He'll be dangerous. He'll be dangerous with a good car.
Yeah, he was in the finals last year. I think it was the only Porsche or something like that, right?
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun.
Yeah,
race.
the only Porsche.
And I cannot ignore the other 70 people, but this for me, if I have to bet, I think this is. And we can always edit. I can just name the people here. Say, look, my favorite is going to be, and just go for the list. And Carlos can edit and say, oh, Mark was right there. Look at this.
Yep. There's a lot of good cars, a lot of good people. And I think that's what I come to these races more for.
Ian Rice.
Oh.
Yes.
He was here since Wednesday.
He was here since Wednesday.
He's just figuring out. That guy last year came. I didn't know him. He put his box over there and started to run. And he was trying to learn the track. So I came down, I introduced myself. I said, can I give a lap in your car? Because the car was very well balanced. Like 20 minutes after he landed, 30 minutes after he landed, right? He didn't pick it up at 2. I put his car, I picked up my controller, and I gave a lap. I gave a lap. That lap was still the fastest lap recorded until the race.
Wow.
Literally out of the planes, the car was ready to go. So
Nice.
he knows a thing or two. Yeah. How was the experience in Italy?
I loved it.
Really?
I had so much fun. There's so many
Kind of
really,
confusing
really
race, right?
A little bit. I think there were some things out there that we didn't quite understand.
Yeah.
But we figured it all out. It was fun.
Yeah. For me, it's always I have to oversee other things.
Yes.
But but I think we should do it again. And,
Absolutely, I'm all in.
And we need to defend ourselves a little bit better of things that happens. It's out of our control.
Yes.
We came. Was your first experience there, Paul's, Todd's, and I'm glad that I have this association with Slot.it Nationals, that they're doing those races for 20 years, so they know a thing or two, and ended up using a lot of their skills on our race, and they pole. So, but there's a lot of things on the background that we don't see and we don't analyze as a part of the race, but they are at the end of the day. Like guys with some privileges, things happening that we don't know, and so I think if you're gonna invest not only the money but the time to be there and hoping to have like a great position, we need to be aware of all those things that is happening around us and trying to make everything more comfortable to us.
Yes.
And we can concentrate on the race and not during the race, because I missed like 2 hits because I was there arguing. And that kind of messed up the whole system that we had.
Right.
But on the other hand, those guys are fucking fast, and we need to figure out a way. We need to figure out some training camp here. We have to have like a full track for us to develop the car and come there, not testing 11 cars and figure out new things and learning things on the go. And you're gonna have to use your experience.
Yes.
The good thing is the hotel was good.
Hotel was great.
There was that creamery or ice cream gelato.
The ice cream.
The gelato place was great.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good part of it. But it's still, Naples is just so confusing, man. Oh God, driving that thing. I mean, we need a driver.
I'm glad I didn't drive at all. I'm glad.
We need a driver. That's my whole nightmare is just going around and picking up people at the airport and going to train stations. I mentioned the train station.
Yep, train station.
And how was your exit? Because I remember that the Vesuvio was acting up.
Oh, it was actually cool. It was happening. I didn't know about it, but they delayed our flight. They ended up canceling one flight out and taking other people from that flight onto our plane, and it took an extra like 2 hours. So I ended up missing every connection all the way back.
Have to sleep in Chicago or something, right?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, I had to stay over in Minneapolis because, for an extra night, which was fine.
Oh.
It was fine.
Well, let's come back a little bit to your career. So back in the 90s, you're back at Top Slots, maybe?
Yes, it was. I lived in Fairfield, and there was a track right next to the Air Force Base, and it was Top Gun. And Air Force Base,
Great
Top
name,
Gun,
great name.
great name,
Great
yeah.
name.
So that's where I actually got back into it because I saw it and passed it by accident. They had a flat track and some kind of, I think it was a hill climb. Got very chummy with the owner. Got some cars, started going again. And that was more of the flat track cars. Because in the 70s, it was wing cars.
Okay.
And then when I got back, it was the flat track cars.
Flat track, like building stuff, or what kind of chassis?
No, it was, at the time, I think it was the Champion Turbo, or the Turbo Flex.
So the Flexi.
Yeah,
whatever.
It was Champion Turbo Flexes. It was,
I never liked those.
they were a lot of work to get to go fast.
Yeah.
But the SoCal
Too chunky,
guys,
too.
they learned how to go fast. The NorCal guys. And then again, everybody just kind of saw me, showed me how to do everything again. So got good, heard about this other series called IMCA.
Okay.
It was like maybe the top 4 or 5 guys from every track that was in NorCal. There's like maybe 15 tracks that were active. A lot of stiff competition.
And then that went up over to the 90s until to the early 2000s. You got the retro scene coming, right?
Retro scene coming. That was later. It was the IMCA cars. Then we would come down here to a lot of the races like the Checkpoint Cup.
Yeah. Where we met.
Yes, where we met.
Later,
yes.
2019.
Yes. And there were, where were they at? There was just a bunch of Parma Cup. That's what they call it. Parma. And they ran, again, the Flexi cars, stock cars, and not wing cars, but the LP type cars. And that's where I met Paul.
Okay.
Paul and Tracy and all those NorCal fast guys.
But those guys were doing that, but they're also doing the ISRA stuff.
Yes.
And did you get involved with that too?
Well, we didn't start. I think the first ISRA race, that for me was, I think, Canada in '99.
Okay.
Because we had been, it took a while for me to work up to that, I think.
But that's a lot of more investment, not only time, but money-wise, compared to the shitty flexi cars.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It wasn't as big back then.
But were you that invested on, okay, let's change my class here. Let's start to buy these materials and...
I kept progressing in all the tracks. I'd win a couple, I'd win here, I'd win there,
okay.
I'd win this series. I'm like, what's next?
Okay.
And then it was ISRA. I had a couple of tracks who kind of helped me out as far as flying and hotels and everything.
Oh, okay.
So
Have some sponsorship.
a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
A little bit.
But were the tracks around you similar to the ones that you guys were racing at ISRA?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because right now, you might have Piranha that is kind of similar, but...
all of the tracks back then, well, the track in San Francisco, it was an MTT
Okay.
with what they call the Italian section. And a lot of the ISRA tracks were based off that MTT design. So it was fairly easy to go from what we were doing to those tracks. Just the cars were different, a little bit.
Mm-hmm. They call this one MTT, but it's not.
It's not MTT.
No, MTT is a French company that it was to make. It's Montier.
Michael Thomas Tumo.
Tumo.
Yeah, Tumo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's this French guy who used to design and make it, and someone here would build for him, but based on his design.
Based on his design.
And the guy who built this one, that I can't remember his name right now, was the guy who was building the MTTs.
Yeah.
But it's not an MTT.
It's a shortened version of an MTT. It was space specific. Because the MTT is a big track, takes up a big footprint. where the smaller versions, it was commercial space was high.
Yeah.
So they had to kind of fit something in a.
But it's crazy how people love this track here. Like when we went to Buena Park and they decided to do the hard bodies and the retro developed there, the retro was kind of this track. I know that it's not long as supposed to be a big flat track, but people are just in love with it. I love it.
It's an easy design to drive, and it gets you kind of sucked into it, and then you learn how to go just a bit faster.
And then you think that you know a couple of tricks that you can get time here and there, and then you go for it.
It's not as intimidating as a true MTT track was, or any of those other tracks that they made.
They made now, like the Piranha track, you need like a week to just learn how to brake on that thing.
Oh, that's an easy track compared to some of the ones that was in Northern California.
Yeah.
There was a track in Vallejo, called Eddie's Raceway.
Okay.
And that was probably the first real technical track for Northern California.
Okay. Yeah, but at that point, I don't know if it's good or not, because, some people will like the challenge, but the new people never learn how to drive. And then if you suck, if there's like this big difference between the first group and the second group.
Some of those raceways back then were driver specific. Like the one, like I said, in Vallejo, that wasn't designed for beginners.
Yeah.
Typically, beginners would never go on that track.
Yeah.
They had a big old Easy King track with big old 6-foot bank, 6-foot lead on. That's what the new people would go on. And a lot of those tracks were designed by racers, not wanting new people to come in, just the people who are already have.
Yeah, that's what I kind of feel ISRA is right now.
ISRA is not for the timid.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just for a small group of people. That's my big criticism, because they have a new track every year. It's far away. You need to take 20 days out of your work, and you have to have all the connections just to get the material.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to sponsor a Brazilian racer, right? Ozio is his name.
Right.
You know him?
I don't think so.
He's an upcoming guy. Like, he was winning races in Brazil, and he's very close to get the world championship. He was in second or third, something like that.
Right.
And then say, okay, give me a list of materials that you want. So he gave me this list. I search on the guys who sell stuff to us, or you can find anything. I found like 2 chips and 2 axles. That's what I can do for you. That's because all those materials are very specific, manufactured by one guy.
Yeah.
And it's just, you can do it.
That's how ISRA is.
Yeah,
Not much comes from the U.S. Everything comes from
Czechoslovakia, Italy,
just all different places. And you got to know the guy who knows the guy to get the part.
Yeah, and then they have their own group, and they're gonna steal with their own group forever.
Forever.
Like, look at me. If I say tomorrow I'm gonna race Israel, I don't know where to start. And I literally know everybody.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know, should I call someone? Where I get the material? How do I build a car? Where's the rules? Nothing.
Yeah. It's a very elitist group right now. I mean, it's basically the best 2 or 3 people from every country.
Oh yeah, it's the best group ever. But how I got involved in this is just so hard. I don't know what to do, man.
If you want, I can tell you. I have some phone numbers. I have some contacts. I can tell you who to call.
I know, but I need to know a guy.
There we go. Yeah.
Do you feel like participating on those races?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Like, they have one in, where's it going to be? Czechoslovakia now this year, right?
Czechoslovakia. I think I might want to make my debut back when it goes to England, because I have some friends there that I haven't seen in a long time. And it'd be nice.
That's in 2 years, maybe? Mm-hmm. So there's already the next one, right?
Yeah.
I know that Gugu, every time that they have one of those races, Gugu builds a replica of the track.
He does.
And then he just have the Brazilian Nationals over there.
He's not the only one. There's a lot of people who make.
You see the investment on this?
Yeah.
Like, they know the design, let's build one here.
They build the track, and they have their team practice on the track
Wow.
for the whole year.
When you get there, everything's ready.
Uh-huh.
And they know the track.
Mm-hmm. I remember one year, I forgot who did it, but the specs of the track came out, and some people, built the track. But then the organizers at the race decided to run the race in a different direction.
Oh.
Good thing. Good thought. Oh no, guys, it's their way. The guy goes like, "What the hell is going the wrong way here?"
That happened.
That'll be fun.
That happened.
My father did that once. When he had the track, he decided to change the brakes because the brakes were very say, you know what, let's do a race in the other direction. So everybody show up to a race, like 20 people. It's the other way now. So what? Like he got by surprise. Everybody, it was like a night race or something.
Yeah.
And they were okay. Yeah, nobody understood. But then the next day we're taking the braids off.
Yeah.
It's a cool one. So how do you feel about the Nationals? This is your third time here or fourth time here for that? Were you here in the first one? You were here in the first one,
I was
right?
in the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the first one.
How do you feel about this one?
It's great.
It's good, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. We're trying to make a good environment, and you know that we have problems with some customers.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have a very good group of people, and we're trying to intervene when we see something is wrong or there's some beef going on.
Yes.
But I think to have 78 people here, 80 registered, and we're going to have 75 racing. And everybody's here for the same goal, to have fun and have the car make a little bit faster. And most of them know that they don't have a chance to win, but they're here to participate, to network, to learn things. This is, for me, is the coolest thing.
For me too.
Right?
I mean, this is the one race every year that I won't miss.
You won't miss? That's good to hear.
My wife asked me, she's like, "Are you going this year?" I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "I might come down and see." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, good.
Very cool.
When I left Wednesday, my grandson, he was upset with me leaving.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, "Grumpy, don't leave. I want to come with you." So
How old is he? 11?
5.
5. Oh,
My grandson's 5.
It's too early.
No, it's not.
Not? He
No,
wants
it's
to come?
not. It's not too early at all.
Maybe next year then he can come.
Yeah, he's right now we're go-karting,
Okay.
indoor karting. He loves it, and I give him some bodies to play with and some chassis, and he picks my tools up and he's
Do you have a track at home? A Slotcar track at home?
not yet.
Do you have space?
Yes,
Okay.
so
Put a
it's
little plastic
coming.
track there.
That's what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, 4x8.
Yeah, put it in the garage. Something
Yeah,
to play
polycar
on.
4x8 that folds down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we can do-
It's in the works. I'm just kind of getting the space ready now.
yeah.
Yeah.
If he gets into it next year, we're gonna sponsor. What's his name?
Well, we call him Bubba, but he's Noah.
Bubba.
Bubba.
We're gonna sponsor
Noah
Bubba to be here.
Garcia. I know.
Noah Garcia.
Kids League.
Kids League. No, we're gonna
Yes,
bring
Kids
Bubba a sponsor to race here at the Nationals. And then you're gonna be all around because we're gonna be seeing him. We're gonna be concentrating on your car.
At that time,
That's it for Herman.
I think I'll just be his pit guy, and I will build, I will wrench, I will show him, I will coach,
There you go.
and I will be on the sidelines.
The mini Hermanator.
Bubba.
Bubanator.
Bubba-
Bubanator.
Bubba-
Bubanator.
I know. I tried to get my son in. He's a natural talent. When he was younger, I think he was 13 maybe,
How old is he now?
23.
Okay.
He won his first race.
13.
Yeah, he beat me.
Oh.
He was one and done, and there was a lot of people in that
One
race.
and done.
He was one and done.
I said, okay, guys,
Keep
call
it
me when you need me. He
Bad
just left.
Bad fast. So, hi, Jaden.
That would be cool. Like, and he's not interested right now. Is he living close to you?
In my house.
Okay, very close.
Very close, yeah.
So we can talk to him into it. No.
Maybe. No, he's got his own focus. He's a musician.
Okay.
So,
He's got could be a hobby.
focus.
It's time for getting a hobby now.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, because you have a window that we just lose interest in about it because you have like study, college, new professional girls, and then from 15, 16 to almost you get a family, you're done. Which happens to you too.
Yes.
From 70 something when you're done to
70-something
almost
to
90,
90,
93.
I decided life was more important.
I think everybody has this hiatus, this little window. Howie was yesterday telling that he gave up when he decided to go to San Francisco for have a hippie year, and then it took a while to come back. I had it too, like when I went to college and started to work, and until I come back, say, yeah, there's a track around here. Let me come back. Everybody has it. It's very interesting. I don't see nobody. I thought Howie was like that, but nobody has like this straight. Oh yeah, I started was a 13 and still doing it.
No. We progress. I mean, it was slot cars, go-karts, sports cars, motorcycles. When you find out that the sports cars and the motorcycles are more expensive than the slot cars, then you're looking for that same rush.
Yeah.
And you can kind of get it from the...
Kind of get it because they're not on top of the slot car inside of it. So.
Yeah.
But you have the adrenaline of
You have
the
the
race.
adrenaline going.
The race, yeah. Like I was again, the interview that we did with Howie was very important to us. We fly him over here to participate because I want to do the interview, and if I have time, I'm gonna do a second part.
Nice.
But I asked him if he still has some feelings like butterflies when you start the race. Absolutely, right?
Absolutely.
Isn't it weird?
It is.
Like you couldn't do this for 50 years.
My hands shake. I have to someone told me that I have a kind of a racing tick. There's certain things I do before I drive. And I'm like, what are they? He says, well, you look down, you shake your hands, you bob your head left and right. And then
somebody's watching very closely. This is a psychopath. Is that Ian? Oh my God, Ian.
I looked at a couple of videos and I thought back about it, and I do that. There's like a little ritual right before I drive.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, I didn't know that.
It's like getting in the field, just picking up a bit of grass and just going looking.
Pretty much. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same
Doing
thing.
with the right foot, don't go with the left.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's something that I'm gonna start to ask for everybody, because for me it's the same thing. I raced the flat track when we started the first hard body race, and I've been out since forever. I think the 24 hours.
Right.
But over there I wasn't. And here was just like, oh my God, I'm gonna race. I gotta start the race. What do I do in the first corner? And I won the race for 17 laps. So it was done already. But I feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna do in the first corner. If somebody crashes, who's on my side? Oh, that guy's gonna crash right in front of me. I need to keep my eye on it.
That is every single race.
Do you know my very first experience of a slot car race? It was back in 1992 or 3 maybe. There is this place called Hobby Shop or Hobby Toys in Portuguese, and it was this 4-lane long straight, long, but the whole like if this is 25, it was probably 50 feet, just a fucking straight, a banked corner that you need to bleep, and coming down. You have an S. The car goes in front of you for a little straight, goes another corner there, and just like a turn, and then back to you. So it was very pam.
Technical track.
And then the car comes towards you, and you're sitting down because it's like a bench, and you just need to figure out where you're gonna brake and do the S kind of on the rolling. It was very fun. And they running inline Beetles, 132nd Volkswagen Beetles, Lexan body in a brass chassis. Call it Pop in Brazil. It's very popular. Pop as a poplar. It's just like one guy tongue going down, sponge tires, and that was it. And this Oxford engine, which is like a British engine that comes with the Brazilian toys from Estrela.
Wow.
Estrela was the Scalextrics of Brazil. So they don't manufacture those motors anymore. So you have to tune it up and redo everything. So I remember that I was playing with my father, and then this race come up, this place, and I take a lot of that place here because all the races that they have was very special because they did big events, and that was it. At that time, that place was doing one race only. That's it. So I have this big grid of like 80 cars.
Wow.
And this whole weekend racing, right? And I'm there. There's no qualifying anything. So I'm there racing for the first time. I was 12. I have this little controller that was faulty. I don't know what's gonna happen. My father put some money. I have a guy to build the car. I practiced the car. I don't believe that I could complete one lap because it was just like all around.
Wow.
So okay, let's race. So I see the car there, and by my side is one of the top racers, which is like with a guy who is his mechanic.
Right.
So I'm right here because I'm just waiting, looking around, see my car. They're gonna start the race anytime. And his mechanic came in front of me because we have this 3 straights here, and I have the straight coming up. So it was right. This was the distance. And he talked to his guy, say, "Hey, look, just watch out for the crashes. Try to be the first on the ass, and just go for it." And then he looked at me, and you get out of the way, motherfucker, and left. I was like an adult. This guy was like 20 something. I was like, what just happened? And it was my horrible. That was my very first experience. And you talk to me, you just get the fuck out and stay out, motherfucker. And call me motherfucker out of nothing. It's like, no, it's just...
We've had drivers do that in our races.
Really?
Oh, older guys would come up to and they see little kids and they says, "Don't stop in front of this place. Don't stop here. If your car comes off, say track." I mean, they're just schooling them, just schooling the kids. And the one kid's father comes up and I'm like, "Oh, that's my kid." And you can't talk to him like that.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
that's happened more than once.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine?
We were a rowdy bunch back in the 90s.
Yeah.
We were rowdy.
Yeah, I remember, right? There was no PG anywhere. That people smoke in front of the kids and just don't care.
None of that.
What the hell? Herman, I was planning to do this for a long time. I think you are a great presence. Your vibe is always great, even if it's here and in Italy, or if it's picking you up in a Naples train station, or sharing an ice cream or a gelato with you. But I think every time that you walk in here, I know that the race is going to be good because you always bring your smile and
I appreciate that.
yeah, and it's true. Like I was trying to do this because when you start this project, I say like I cannot interview everybody, so I need to interview. Let's find a way. So I'm going to interview race winners. Mm-hmm. So, and you won several races here, so I've been waiting for give you this opportunity. But always when you come, you're busy with your cars, but this year at least we have a more organized
Yes.
practicing schedule.
Kudos to you on that.
Well, Todd and Ian pushed me to do that, and I was one day I need to figure out, and I think it was a good solution. Mm-hmm. Maybe ISRA could adopt it.
Yeah.
Because I know that they fight there.
They fight, yeah.
Yeah. I might take the free. I was not expecting that many people coming for the free practice in the morning before the time starts. Mm. So I might cut that off and give more time for the groups.
Okay.
Might be different next year or at the NSR race by the end of the year.
Every time I come, it's better. So.
Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to improve. We're gonna do some better broadcast. The broadcast is gonna be cool. Carlos is not gonna sleep tonight.
My wife loves them. She loves to. She like all the energy.
Yeah.
And all the different people.
We have Ian and Doug and Tim again, which is gives me all the points on the broadcast. You have Mauricio here.
Yep.
Have Howie here still and Paul here. It's just two legends walking around.
Yep. And everybody at home is going to be watching it. My daughters, my grandson, they're sitting in front of the television.
Who are you betting on?
Me?
Yeah.
I never bet against myself. It's going to be...
No, taking him out. Imagine if you're not racing. Who do you think is going to be the Nationals champion this year?
I saw Braden's car.
He's coming, huh?
He's coming. I saw Braden's car. I mean, it's always an even bet for Ian.
Yeah. And he has a full-time job on his grandpa, slot car racing.
Yeah. And I mean, I can't...
Racing.
There's those three. Todd, Ian,
and
Braden. I hope to be in there somewhere. I'd like to be. But if I wasn't there, it's going to be between those three.
And who's going to be the surprise?
Justin Colvin.
Justin Colvin? Okay.
Justin's going to be the surprise.
All right. He's figuring out.
Yeah.
Because last year we have Niemann coming as a surprise.
Yep.
He came all the way to the final. Right? He was in the final. Yeah,
he was in the final.
Yeah.
He was in the final.
Mauricio asked me. So Michael, when he left, he signed his car and he put on display.
Right.
And Mauricio asked me, he sent me a message because he was kind of pissed because he ended in 13th last year, Mauricio. Out of 75 is too good. Somebody who just came and get a car in the race.
Right.
I said, this year, Marco, I want a really good car. And I say, Mauricio, I'm going to take Nima's car out of display and give it to you.
Nice.
And he just said, that's good enough. I said, that's good enough. So that's it. Michael doesn't know that. Michael will return to the display.
You need to get Philip here.
Philip.
Yeah. That kid is fast.
Philip Kramer.
Yes, he is fast.
Philip Kramer was our colleague at the NSR 24-hour race.
Yes.
And I have another guy super fast from Spain that might be in both teams last year. Well, besides Tony from Slot.it,
right.
You have Daniel from Madrid.
I've heard that name, yes.
Yeah, he won the Masters Slot 24 hours 1 week before the race that we have at Scale Auto in Spain. This guy, he was building our cars, but his flight got delayed. We didn't have the car on time for check, so we raced the practice car with 200 hours on it. That starts bad. And he came with the cars and we tried the cars. The cars were just much nicer and faster and just, oh, fuck, we can't do anything about it.
Can't do anything about it now.
Oh, it happens.
He does.
Herman, thank you for coming again. I hope you have fun, and
Always.
thank you for supporting. Thank you for traveling with us, and we're gonna do more of this.
You are very welcome. Very welcome.